Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
You just don't need to. You don't need quorum, but you still call it.
We're calling our subcommittee meeting to order at 5:39 p.m. Ms. Secretary, could you please take the roll?
Hector Abad,
Present.
Vivian Garcia, present, Emily Garcia, present, Seven is in here, Jessica Mendoza,
Present.
Mario Pineda,
Present.
Claudia Guzman is in here, and Maurice Costa.
Present.
We have one.
Mike, and Mario did not bring coffee. We talked about this last night. Traffic.
Hector was waiting for your call. He was praying for the call.
He didn't sleep last night. He doesn't need coffee.
So, Señorita Garcia, Señora Garcia, this is your baby.
No, it is our.
Before we start, Isle, did we get any sponsors today?
Anyone?
Any other sponsors today?
Or, no.
The fact that you have a smirk, that means you have somebody lined up.
No, I did. I sent out a couple of emails. So two of them said they were
So
gonna.
you're hoping
Well,
that they
two
would
are
contact them?
confirmed. Headquarters Toyota and specialty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but no one else has reached out to you.
So feel free to step away and make a phone call if you need to. We don't need quorum. All right, so go ahead. You wanna,
No, you can.
all right,
I'm trading.
so when it comes to the awards, so do we know how many applications we've had so far? And
So I have a question regarding the event, not necessarily the awards. How much did it cost you guys? To run the event last year?
They have to call you for, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Do they have to call you, Isle, or they could do it online?
They have to fill out the form that was sent.
This is your, like,
The package, right? The-
Yeah, it's just it's a platform, so we have their information.
I don't know, it's
We have to
subcommittee.
pay for it.
You're the
That way,
subcommittee.
every year we have someone.
no.
You're 23.
23, do we have somebody for every category, or we still missing category?
And we had the date set till yesterday, so you guys let me know if you want to keep it. Right now, we still kept it open, it was till yesterday, but
We have what, 23?
Who's gonna be doing the awards? The same people you want them to do?
Yeah,
it, or-
it's the same deal.
They need time.
Yeah, that's why we need that.
No, por eso. So I'm sorry, you were saying that you have 23 what?
23 in total,
Nominations.
yes. And the only one that didn't receive anything was business.
Okay.
So there might not be a business category listed
Question, if that's the case this year, can we as a committee nominate one?
for business.
The thing is that hold on.
Well,
That's
we're
up
part
to
of the
you guys to
community,
decide.
so-
Maybe we can reach out to the schools and have the principals.
Well,
Yeah,
that's the right
Nomination,
line.
we did.
We sent it to
Business?
not to the principal specifically, we just
Yeah.
had them spread it out. to the
Martina sent
schools.
it out to all the teachers, so like, this nomination.
Can we-
That last week.
And we ourselves send to the principals and not have to, I mean, so they send that one already. Maybe we
Remind them.
as individuals send them.
Whatever
directly
you
to them.
guys do. I just have to look at governmental, but yeah, at the end of the day, that flyer has already been approved by them. so.
Yeah, kind of, yeah, like.
Use
that remind them, hey, listen.
Yeah.
But they don't know really what category is still open, so maybe we could just say, listen, we're still missing for this category. If you have someone in mind.
Right, I'm sure there's somebody in high school.
I think we can talk on people with
Business,
an athletic
yeah.
woman in HMO, it's more of a high school. category.
Yes, exactly.
That's
But,
right.
but it has to be a resident of the
Two
town.
questions,
It's a business, right?
it has to be a resident of the town,
Your
And-
son's in any friends?
but they have to be in 12th grade.
No.
Well, we're doing high school, they have to go. No. other
Right,
grades.
only 12. Because this is more for, the idea was in case that, for example, you do projects, you created your nonprofit, things like that, if they did it, whether they're in 5th grade or 9th and 12th, to give them a chance to,
Okay,
to be nominated for something specific, or maybe, community service and involvement in things like that.
okay, I think we can get someone like a high school nominee.
Can we extend the deadline for like one more week?
Can we ask people how long they need?
That's up to you guys.
For the award.
Like post
I think
which
that'll be
business nomination?
It's only business.
Right.
You guys
I'm
wanna extend it
contacting the
to
schools now, so.
You're sending that out?
till what, next week,
Schools will
Tuesday? That would be-
send it, but I don't know what the month-
It's not Wednesday.
Next Friday?
Yeah, Friday.
Friday the 21st?
Yeah.
There's no.
Most of the time, it's been- I love one.
And
So
then-
Friday 21st,
there's no vote.
we agree?
Yeah.
Oh.
Friday.
I have a question. How much did it cost you guys last year to run the entire event?
Well, that's what I was gonna just
Do you guys have
ask
a
right
number?
now. I was gonna.
one of you asked me for that.
Yeah, the expense report for last year, or anything that you have. Then we can follow through with that.
Going forward, because I already have this, I happen to have this, but if you need anything, I don't know, like, you can let me know in advance of me, so I make sure I can like answer your questions. But I think this I have, because was it you that asked me?
Somebody who did, I think you did email me.
Okay, so I can put that.
I'll try to pull your emails.
No, I think.
Does that
I have
business
it.
have to be a registered business?
For last year. A total.
I go for $1,000. It's just somebody who's an entrepreneur.
$1,023.08 is what you guys spent.
In total, for everything.
How much?
For every, now, hold on, here's the catch. This is for anything event related, because we don't break down per event. If you guys want, I can give you the report and you can separate per like dates, but the report is for your line items.
For all events, we spent 4,000.
The report breaks down per budget line items. So you guys have like 4 budget line items. You follow? So what?
Mhm.
Basically, that's just saying that we spend that much in the event category, but
In
it's
the
all the events we
it's
did.
all
Right,
events,
yeah.
it goes with all events.
Yeah, but the question was for that particular event.
Yes, you did.
Exactly, the system doesn't break down per event, it breaks down per budget line item.
So you don't know, like.
That's what I'm saying.
So if we look at, we did this. we
I
did
kind
this.
of have an idea, but every time we would place an order, I would have that
So,
number.
Final number.
I
and the
have-
Credit card. in.
So it breaks down per budget line item, that
Mhm.
it doesn't just, like, know that you guys have different, it just breaks down per budget line item. So what I put was an event, the event line item for a total of $4,023.08. Now each, it gives me everything that was spent, so I can
Okay.
give that report to you, but you guys would have to break it down. Like,
That's
it's not
fine.
something that's just generated.
That's fine.
So I can send you all the
Yeah.
copies of it.
So less-
And you'll
less than
see it says
4,000.
Amazon Publix, like Amazon was the little.
But, right, but in reality, the only other spend that we spent any money was today. Right?
When was the date? The school board.
When the event was probably September, October.
Well, that makes a difference, because if it was September, it was last fiscal year, if it was October, it's this.
No, but this fiscal year, the only thing we've used is for
Like,
that.
doesn't know.
It might have been.
Right, but I told the report for last fiscal year, if you guys asked.
Right, send us that.
Okay, so the awards need to be in 2 weeks before, you just said. So the week of the 24th, we need to have the count for
So we
them.
have 2 weeks.
Do we put the names?
The
Or do we
thing
just
is
put the
that we
category?
need the
put the
nominations.
names
Do we put the actual name?
We-
Or was it the category? I forgot. Yeah.
April 24th?
That goes back to the email you sent me.
Yes, and I don't remember
Little
if it was, I just asked him.
line that you send us.
When is your meeting?
Yeah, because if it's the 11th, at least, yeah, by the 24th, he's,
So if the total spent on events last year was $4,000, then this event costs,
Less than $4,000,
well,
right?
that's actually, I thought it was way more than that. So then what's not,
we.
Everything under event, and anything that wasn't for this event has to be under that budget line. item. So it's not gonna be found in any other budget line.
And that's including.
So that includes. No,
oh, that's only town budgeted that we spent?
I'm gonna send you guys both sheets that show how much you spent and how many donations.
Okay.
Okay, we'll try to decipher. You still have an hour.
There's not just like academic awards.
How do you guys even know what's gonna have this year?
Go ahead, do.
But this year we only have budgeted for $1,000 for the event.
I'm not sure off the top of my head, but I can check for you.
Yeah, you can check that.
How much has headquarters Toyota come in?
2,000.
2,000. And Stuckman's amount?
And headquarters, Toyota, we already received them.
So we have $3,200. Considering if you guys want to spend all the event money on this,
But we cannot spend all the event. money.
so we need a little bit extra sponsor.
We do what, right, but we do have like $900 over carried over last year for sponsors. Oh, but that wasn't finalized, was it? Because I know they were debating it, or that's.
No, there's no debate. If it's sponsorship dollars, that
It
money
goes
does
for-
go back to the committee.
You
There is
don't have to
no,
worry about the council. and-
it's a process, but it's an internal, like staff takes care of it with council.
the
They have to go and do the reading.
The process would be, what can we use that money?
For the CMAC.
You can already start using it. It may not be there already, but I can confirm that you guys will be receiving it for this fiscal year. It's a process that we do now around this time. April, May is when you would see the budget officer go up and do the reading with council, and you guys would be included in that carryover for your events, because you received money that you didn't use.
I think it was.
So you can
300
like
and something
budget,
dollars.
knowing that you're gonna receive it, even if you don't see it in your current budget. Right?
What was it, 9,900 what?
I'm not saying that. Somebody that knows.
And I can share that email with them. I don't know if you guys were copied, but I know you have it.
Yeah, something like. Yeah, but I have like 200 emails from you.
Okay, no, but I
No,
can
I'm saying
share.
I never delete any
I can
emails.
share with them as well, so they're aware.
Everything that I.
I can't find the email I sent you from once. I'm putting academic excellence on. Did you have pictures? Maybe the picture. 977?
This event is still May 11th, right?
So that's the thing I was gonna say, if we're going to turn it in by the 24th of this month, right?
Mhm.
We can't extend the deadline. Then we will need to do another meeting to choose the winners, because
but the
our
winners have to choose it.
meeting is the 24th.
Mm.
That's our next meeting, the 24th.
All right, so let's not extend it and.
Well, over extending is that category.
Yes, we
right?
did add names.
We did.
So the
Mhm.
deadline's closed already.
They should have closed. but I
Yes,
think
we
she
did the
it.
names.
We left it open. It was supposed to close yesterday, but I can close it right now.
No,
No,
no.
no, let's leave it open, so.
The business one at least.
I think Friday.
We don't have to post it, let's just leave it open until
Okay.
maybe the end of the week, if anything, if any.
What do you
person-
guys, end of the week is?
Yeah.
fine?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Do you want to decide all the other categories now? So the award guy can start
we
having.
can't vote on the category, it has to be the board, right?
The whole board.
The whole
Yeah,
board.
that's fine. But I could start sharing the
Yeah,
nomination.
I-
So you guys can see it in advance, and now you're gonna take your whole meeting.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
board.
it wasn't point. You sure we don't have to work on budget at this meeting?
It's not
Yes, but I'm waiting for her to
That's fine.
send me like a sheet that she wants you guys to print off.
You have to.
So that we can-
Maybe that's nice.
No, they
What?
they weren't.
Are you sure that this
They
has to
got-
be voted on by the whole committee?
No.
That's it?
Not there yet.
That's not.
Nation, so I'm gonna close the nation. 4:14.
At midnight though, right? Yeah. You should have people on charge.
Okay, so that means I can give you guys the final
I'm,
Monday morning.
Or an email?
I think I,
The picture.
we even do that, I probably done.
The nomination.
Yeah, let's do another subcommittee next week.
Next week.
To do what?
He said by the
In order
26th,
to vote.
It works.
But you-
Oh,
the whole
so I don't
committee
know.
vote.
You don't really need them, the whole committee.
If we
We
do
have
it.
quorum.
Don't we need the whole committee to
No,
vote?
but it wasn't properly posted as a regular meeting or as a special. call.
But the whole committee has to vote on who gets the awards or no? Or is that like an internal? Like is,
What do you, for example?
For the nomination.
let's say there's 3 nominations and they want to vote on one person to get that. Does it have to be a whole thing like that? Has to-
Yeah, because you're talking about like choosing the winner, right?
Yeah.
That requires a motion and votes. No?
Yeah,
Yeah, like you guys have to agree on who the winner.
we have to call the
Who
special
the
call.
winners are?
Right, but that has to be a board meeting. It can't be a sub.
That's it, that's a, yeah, that's
It would have to be a special call. Or,
a special call or your regular.
or
meeting?
that's
I
why.
don't know
The
what
regular
you guys
meeting
are.
is 24th, you said, right?
We can't vote that day?
Well, you're-
He said by the 20, no, he said by the 26th, it's fine.
Yeah, you guys
Okay,
meet
so we
again
can vote on
April
the
24th.
We can,
Sure.
we can vote on that.
You just have to make sure you're.
So let's make sure we do that.
You better make sure you show up here on the 24th.
24th.
So. Does that change when we're closing nominations?
No?
No,
No,
because last year we did it, during the subcommittee. meeting.
We voted on. the
You
subcommittee
should.
meeting?
Well, yeah, but we did,
Yeah, you definitely should.
because I have the whole manager.
So do we
Was
blame
it
the
a
sugar?
subcommittee or was it a special
It was
call?
a subcommittee.
Maybe as a sub, okay, but
But everybody
maybe,
was
but
here.
look at the meeting after, you probably took a proper vote to agree on that. subcommittee, I mean, like, it wasn't the final decision from the subcommittee, like,
You can
the
make
subcommittee took it to the full committee, is what I mean, that's usually what happens. So that you don't like take up your entire EAB regular
I
meeting.
think it was because we were all here.
Yeah, we were all here.
We were all here,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, you definitely should. I would like to think that you take the vote in the regular meeting, but if that happens.
Okay, that's fine, we can do it on the 24th.
But regardless, I'll send it to you in advance, so you're ready
Right,
for your meeting.
Yeah, please read it because that's gonna be,
So I'm closing nominations this Friday.
yes. But like at night, no, don't do it like at.
Well,
No, no, yeah.
6.
They, how much
Okay,
more money?
so-
Realistic, like for the dollar.
All the
What
money
do
you
we
wanna
got?
get for it.
okay, so based on what I'm gonna discuss next, so we had, I think in the last meeting that we had spoken about joining forces with the mayor's office and bringing in the retiring teachers.
Right.
So far, according to,
The school.
okay, so, yeah,
Good.
of the
This was on the
town.
last meeting?
Yeah, and then last meeting,
Mhm.
because last year, Mayor Sid, wanted to do kind of like a proclamation thing where he called in the retiring teachers and give a proclamation to the teachers, meaning the ones from the town of Miami Lakes teachers and the town of Miami Lakes
Teachers that work at the school,
That
or
work.
teachers that live in
They work.
No, they work.
That work,
Yes.
from the schools.
Right, so, I had, met with Joseph and he kind of, asked, well, do you think since the event came out so nice last year, then maybe we can partner up together? And I said, well, I'll bring it to the board, and we spoke about it at the last meeting, that they, bring in those teachers and they get their proclamations at the event. It will be at no cost to us. So, and then there's the other thing is that, Andrea, from the grounds, we kind of also spoke about the idea of, the 2 students that are gonna be receiving the scholarships,
Getting them there.
getting them there as
That's
well,
here.
because they really like the idea that this is gonna be a very nice dinner and a
Mhm.
nice event, that it's always in the chamber, in the council meeting, it's not very,
They're gonna add those two.
so we wanted to add those two.
Mhm.
Now that, because we're adding now the teachers, and if it's okay with the board to go ahead and do the grants as well. Then we're thinking of, last year, I think we invited, for every winner, what was it, 4 people, like family
I
members?
think that's too many. You
Was
don't
it
think that
4?
should be just 2?
That's what I was gonna suggest, yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, yeah.
So maybe bringing it down to
Soon.
2 per winner, you know, the parent or whoever. Just given the option of those other members. So, and then we have, town council, we have, school board members. So, last year we had an invite of, do you remember the number?
Sorry?
The people who invited, the many people we had there.
Yeah,
present.
2 board guests, not including the
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, but a total, you remember?
No,
how
no, I'm
many?
just going back to what you asked.
200? I think we did like about 200. We had, yeah, I think it was about 200 people. So, I mean, it all depends on the nominations. It all depends on, you know, we have to come up with a number, and then that way we know. Basically for the food and. How much was
There's 14.
I think that was like about 700. That I remember.
You're still gonna go with the same,
I don't know if we're gonna go with the same people.
but still buying it.
I like the idea of using the same people, because the service was amazing. Just last year, we had a little hiccup with the town. Saying that we cannot have that events indoor if we're gonna do paella, it has to be outdoors.
Not the event, the.
Not the event,
ground-
the actual person that cooks, so the
This
food, I'm
happened, the
sorry,
hiccup happened after.
after.
What about, you
So
can,
we don't wanna, you know,
you can do like the school.
But they did it regardless, though.
culinary,
there was no way of bringing all that down, it was already cooking and stuff.
What about the schools and their culinary institute, whatever?
We
they
can
have?
also do that, I mean, there's
They can showcase
many
it
of
and-
options that we can.
We were gonna do that one time.
However, We were gonna do.
Was it for the
a-
showcase?
No, the school board, the debate.
No, but that you had food. That you had
We
like.
did platters, we
platters.
ended up doing platters.
Right,
Because something happened along the way that the school already had finished for the year.
Mm,
And they couldn't come up with a budget after, so we ended up doing the platters.
Right, because I saw they had like this big thing at what, the Hialeah Park and all the schools went and that. Like they actually were.
Yeah, it
it
was
was working.
great. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't go, but it looked like it.
So about MLEC, if I may, because I've been working with them lately for the daddy-daughter dance, they're gonna be doing the tricks
Working with who?
with the culinary
culinary.
department at.
Oh, okay.
And I've spoken to Joseph from the mayor's office as well as when it comes to pricing, because they use them for the state of the town. I think they're gonna be more expensive than Paella,
Mhm.
maybe by a couple hundred or even more, because Delta pays them $500 for the state of the town, which they only do like,
Or they're-
Roger.
I mean, with it. For them to do whole plates for 200 people,
Exactly.
that's gonna be like, to me, I'll ask the teacher, I'm meeting with him on Monday.
I didn't know they charged, I thought it was just, you pay for the food.
No, they.
I mean, well, yeah, the food, and then we have to pay for the bus and all of that.
Oh,
So-
okay.
I'll ask the teacher on Monday because I happen to be meeting with him. If you guys want, hey, how much is it gonna look? How does that work for you guys? I'll ask him and I'll tell you guys what he says, but I think it's gonna be like, I would say for making plates for people for 200. Like $2,000, $20 a plate. That's what I'm thinking, because
$20.
the paella was 1,200. So if you actually want these people to make food, that's not a paella, because the thing about paella, the reason it's so cheap is if you make one big thing.
Right.
you go.
and you
Lot
give
of
it
money,
everybody. If the students are gonna do something different, like actual food, like chicken and rice, stuff like that, probably gonna be more expensive. I'll ask the teacher, I don't know, but
How much were they charging per person for the paella?
No me acuerdo, to be honest with you. I would have to go back into my.
Yeah,
my-
it was good.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, he does all my, personally, he does like all my events.
Yeah.
Every time,
it was
and he
delicious.
serves and he brings the whole, it's like the salad, the bread, the maduros, the whole, it's a whole catering.
But the issue is in cooking inside, but can we put a couple of tents outside and we can cook outside? And
I don't always the paella.
We don't have any
So what it needs is just connect us with them in advance, so we make sure that we're cleared for everything they're gonna be using, that's all we can do. What I would suggest, since you guys are talking about quotes and different things. Really, we should get into the habit of bringing quotes in advance of the event, so like when you guys have your regular meeting, would be a great time for all of you to bring the different quotes of the different food maybe, and the awards and whatever else you're gonna be spending on, so the committee has full,
Oh, you still gotta do
the
that.
full agreement of what you guys are gonna be spending. So, you guys.
So you're gonna bring the
I'll.
school, you're gonna speak to the Italian guy.
Yeah, I can definitely speak. to him.
She just said that from last year's report, the price was $1,200.
Okay.
Or.
Then I was confusing it with.
For 200
Yeah, so probably was
Is it,
$15 or something.
Michelle Posada.
I told him.
It's outside, look what happened last year, it was pouring.
Yeah.
Well, that's a problem, so you need at least some tents to cover that.
But again, I don't see an issue with them cooking inside and.
It's gas,
It's gas.
I got stove, I mean,
Yeah,
It was a fire hazard, that's why they did it.
according to Clarissa, when she called me, she says, that's a big no, you can't have it into it. And they wanted it down to put down, I said, it's impossible.
What about the kitchen?
She's already
Isn't there a
cooking it,
kitchen in the back?
everything.
Sorry, is there a kitchen?
It's just a sink in the town.
Yeah.
Not.
oh, so they don't have the. Exhaust or anything in there to actually cook, I guess that's why, I guess you bring the stuff already prepared and done. Okay, I understand.
Don't you have to do it by?
I mean, we could always,
Mayor-
like, I,
mayor's gallery?
again, I have a big tent and we're gonna. always-
Yeah.
The mayor's got.
Okay, right outside the double doors that are back there, right outside those double doors, you're bringing it.
Yeah.
They didn't have a paella for mayor's gallery?
No, this year's mayor's gala was, chelas, I think, that they brought the food already done. That's why.
Okay, so it's not a big deal, he can put his little tent outside the double doors in the
Yeah,
back,
I
bring
have
it
a
into the
big
double
tent
doors and that's
that
it.
we can cover.
Again, worst case scenario, we go to Gabriel,
No, it's okay,
Pamper Chop.
that's fine.
Oh. Yeah, but then we have to, rent all the food warmers and all that stuff, that's another.
They'll give them to.
we'll figure
Again,
it
the
out.
recommendation is you guys connect us with them in advance just to avoid any issues and make sure we're good to go.
So can they?
If it comes to the platter plates and everything, Gabriel will let us borrow all of that stuff. Has no issue with that.
Okay, so, the next thing is. We have to create an event lineup. But before we create an event lineup, we have to speak about. Who will be hosting? Who are the speakers? and, or presenters. And that would be, if we would want to do the same as last year, for example, we had the mayor at the beginning. We had, I think,
Councilwoman.
yeah, but then she stepped in because, Mayor Sid wasn't there.
And Josh,
And Josh Diaz was invited as well.
You have the video about the superintendent,
We had the video
Because
of
he's gonna make it
superintendent.
any way that I know, I don't know if we can start that process now, and see if the superintendent is available to,
Mhm.
like, invite them to the event.
Yeah, I think I invited somebody else, but if not, I'll.
He's coming here tomorrow at 3. So if you want, you're gonna be here.
You're gonna ask, you're gonna
Ah.
ask. We already had it, but you're gonna ask.
But I'll send an email.
Yeah, I think it was great how we did it last year when we just was in one person. I think, everybody, like you said, the mayor taking, Maddie doing something, maybe we can get, well.
I was going to suggest that maybe this year, again, we have the mayor, and then we also introduce, the new school board member,
I'm writing now. to
Robert
see if
Alonso.
they're available.
and if we can get that video, I mean, that'll be perfect. If
Great
not,
to
we
look at
can,
him.
yeah, exactly. I know it's
Yeah, but the problem is, okay, remember I spoke to his office last year.
Uh-huh,
And the problem with him not being able to come last year is because it was graduation season. Remember?
Right.
You know,
that's right.
and I think part of the reason why we moved it forward is to avoid the
Mhm.
conflict of graduation. So he might be available to come.
But are we gonna use him as a speaker?
Well,
No,
if
but-
he's there, he's gonna.
He can
want
just
to-
speak on his own.
So listen, the mayor usually is gonna, assuming that they're all there, right? Because last year he came late. And he couldn't speak.
I think 6:30.
6:30.
Last year,
So the-
last
the-
year,
the mayor
last
would
year
say
the
a
chair
few
opened it,
words.
so, and then Manny came in.
Right. The school board member will be able to say a few words,
Mhm.
and then the superintendent, if he wants to say a few words, right? So it should be
Mhm.
mayor, school board,
School board.
and superintendent,
Okay,
Mhm.
then
And
we kick
then-
off the show.
and then we kick off the
And
show.
then,
Should we start off with the chair again?
No matter how we start. I have, I don't have no problem, who should be hosting? Or student advisor.
No.
No, but I'm saying you do it, but at the end of the day, it's for
I
the
like
students.
I liked it.
It is for the students, right?
I-
I'm not saying you have to do it all. I'm just saying,
Yeah,
I
with
think
no
it'd be great.
pressure.
I think it'd be great if you did it.
It would be great if you host, you be the MC, right? And then we just come in and plug in, every other like award, like we did last time. This
yeah, last
award,
year we divided it,
yeah,
the whole thing.
but there would, you'd be,
That's
but I was the
exactly
MC.
what-
Yeah, yeah.
I was,
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
we're trying to give you a promotion. We're trying to give you a promotion.
I think it should be started by either the chair or the chair of the subcommittee, whoever, someone from the EAB should be the ones who started and introduce, no. The chair should be the ones who introduce the mayor and all the
Right.
dignitaries.
Yeah.
It should be the
You
chair.
gotta start it off. The chair's gotta start it
Not
off.
a problem.
Then once all the dignitaries speak, then it's procedure. I know last time you guys had every EAB member present a
Present
different
right.
award.
Correct. I think we should do that as well.
I think, yeah,
With the exception then, that maybe as a student, you should present the teacher of the year.
I like that.
Okay, that's fine.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Yeah,
you guys have all the student awards. that-
We present for the students, when you adult, you're the kid, you present to the adult.
But now there's even more presentations, because you also have the 2 scholarships and all the teacher proclamations.
Well, the
Andrea,
one
No,
of
but the
Okay,
teacher
maybe you do
proclamation. they don't
Okay,
need that.
teacher- yeah, that's for the mayor to do, that's,
The mayor will deal with the teacher proclamation.
or, yeah,
Okay.
And the.
doesn't Andrea do the,
Andrea does the
And-
grant.
You can do her
and the
award,
scholarship will
and then
be
she like-
whoever, the grant company. All we're gonna do is do it all together, one big event. But we still each have our parts.
How did you guys have a decoration? Did you have any decorations? I remember
We
it
do,
being
that's-
something.
Yeah, that's what we were going to, yeah. think about. So, okay, so we need to do the set of the lineup for the event. With I mean, you have the one we used last year, so it's just kind of.
Just change it up. Yeah.
Mhm. Now, when it comes to programs, we ordered we did the programs ourselves.
It was just a
And
basically, it was
Yeah.
one back and
Between
forth.
Emily and I, all the time, they
Yeah.
did the whole program. And then, Dico Casamayon, printing company, he was a sponsor.
He was in,
He did all the programs for us, and then he also created that foam board that we had at the entrance. That had the sponsors' names, like a welcoming board, that we.
Is he
we
gonna be able
also-
to do it this year too?
Well, I think, send a message. I also tried reaching out to them. We haven't heard yet.
From who?
and the
Um,
sponsorship.
Diego Casamayor,
Yeah.
he's, from the printing company. So that's one thing that we wanna be able to have, same as last year, because that came out really nice here. And then, you know, something for the parents to take with them, because it has a children's name and so on. The other thing is, I already have a DJ.
Is it
It's
still
the
not on
same
the
young
kids?
man that did it
Mhm.
last year, who's always volunteering for a lot of
Mhm.
my events. That's one thing that, I always give an incentive, which we don't add to the expense. Which is a favor that he does, you know, he always works with me. Again, the food we spoke about, decorations last year, we had, centerpieces. And I do have the same lady who did it last year, and she kept all the vases. Which
Okay, I
we
thought
can
they were yours.
reuse.
No,
No.
I
That
thought
was
they were
another,
yours.
that was another
Okay.
thing that I did.
okay.
We still have the little jars, the little mason.
Yeah, we have those. They're, it's gonna be like,
Yeah.
vases. So what we're gonna do is just, you know, try to get new decorations to put it in, because last year said something 2002, so we'll kind of change those around. So you guys are probably wondering about the budget. It was because a lot of the things I did behind the scenes,
Mhm,
for
mhm.
example, the DJ I took care of. I took care of the centerpieces. And those are expenses that are not maybe shown on that.
No, they don't.
Exactly.
But
So,
we need to show them. They should-
But-
they should-
exactly. we need to speak about, renting again the tablecloths, and we have to purchase.
Did we use a company that you had, or did we go?
That one you guys gave to us,
What type of tablecloths?
the white tablecloths for the round tables, the same ones.
Oh,
that
it's
that
the
are
round,
the-
okay.
Yeah,
What was the backdrop for the picture?
the backdrop was also.
What was it?
It was a blue, kind of, the same lady who did the centerpieces for me.
Mhm.
She took care of the backdrop as well. So it was like a blue tablecloth thing that she did with, and then we added balloons to it and all that.
I know the town doesn't have a step and repeat with like the town logo.
No, we don't have one.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I can tell you that, not right now, but it's in the works of like coming up with a couple of event items, and that would be one of them.
Okay.
Okay, because I was thinking, well, maybe this year, that's another thing we would need, we would need another backdrop. And, I had, spoken to Emily, because she saw one online. That maybe we can purchase, which is a big banner, a backdrop banner.
There's something
That
that
we
we
can-
can keep for a year. to
Yeah,
year?
that we can keep it for every year. We just won't put the name on, like
Yeah.
the date of
Yes,
the
yes,
year.
yes.
We'll just put
Exactly.
congratulations and
Mhm.
then put an EAB logo on it and the
Mhm.
town logo on it. So that way we can just use it every year.
And-
Just trying to do it there.
So it would be.
It's a big
you're gonna-
banner.
But then you're gonna put the town logo on it?
I
No, no,
was
it's just gonna
thinking
say
of- We were
congratulations.
thinking of putting the town logo, the EAB.
Oh, so you can put
logo
whatever
on
you
it.
want on it.
Yeah, she's designing it, so you can put the logo on it.
And how much do they charge you?
We haven't gotten there yet.
Let
Yeah.
me know, because I have someone, the one that did all of our signage for, the Cars for Cure. Let me know, and then you can get two pricing, so you can give your
No,
price
that's
right away
perfect.
too.
If you have.
It's
it,
on, you know,
I'd rather-
Janie's Army? It's
Oh,
his
yeah.
uncle, his
Okay.
uncle, Alliance Designs, so
Okay.
he was,
Yeah, definitely.
they're very
We can do
nice.
that.
I mean, we can always get like pricing to see
Fine.
which one is better for you.
No, that would be great. I mean, everything.
So no, but at least to get like a comparison, you know?
So if that's a banner, I mean, I personally have the metal bar that holds it up with the clips and everything, which I use for all of my events. And then maybe we can have the same lady who did the decoration.
The balloon.
Yeah.
Right, she did balloons too,
She
right?
did the balloons.
I had her
She
daughter,
did it.
her.
Yeah, you can just go ahead and fill it up and do the balloon arch thing and do the back and cover it. So that's all, that we can use, you know.
Did we have like a stage last year, or is that?
We like a
were
little,
going
was
to,
it,
But
we
then
didn't
we
write it,
didn't-
like
we
something
didn't
we
use
stood
it.
up on?
I feel like there
I
was.
feel like I was.
I feel like it's.
It's not podium, I think.
We used
No?
it for the TV. Remember we had a big screen TV?
Wait,
where
but
we
I feel like
played-
I stepped up
Where
on
the
something.
like was speaking and where the people were speaking.
I feel like I
feel
stepped
there
up on
was a-
something.
We.
Oh my gosh,
had-
then,
Listen, we had that step, it was like a step thing.
then I must have just,
Like a little stage stepping that we had placed there.
For the superintendent.
Cause we were gonna use it, but then, you know, at the end, we really didn't need it with the space that we had, it was great, it worked perfect, but we decided to put the TV on there. So people had a better view of the video that we would play.
So the podium was at floor level?
So the podium was at floor level, which is
What was-
another thing we
what was
need, we
the-
need a podium.
with the, the pamphlets and what else?
What is the event?
The
programs
program and the phone board.
May 11th?
So the other thing is, we need a podium.
11th at what time?
We don't need a microphone. And we don't need speakers,
So the DJ.
because the DJ already. brings
Oh,
it.
What I'm gonna need from you guys is for us to fill out that event request form, just to make sure that nothing is missed, whatever you need from the town.
Okay. Eso me lo va a mandar. Bueno,
See what a great job he's doing?
another thing is that, last year, I know there was a video recorded by the town. Is that gonna be done this year again? Or is that
Something that goes
we
in
have to
that you
pay?
guys didn't.
A video one.
Remember the
The
video?
recap
that they-
video?
The recap.
The
video?
music, sorry, the kids getting the award.
No, but that's not after the event, that was after the event.
It was made after, there was someone.
There was someone there capturing the whole thing.
Exactly, taking pictures and.
Gani from Gani.
And you guys didn't get,
No, the town.
No, that's how we did that last year.
and then also will the town photographer be there?
It depends, it depends on. If schedule, like if he's here that day, then yeah.
On Thursday,
Okay.
man, you don't know.
Can we schedule
Can
him
we
that
like
year, that
make
day?
sure?
Yeah, what I'm saying is, remember, he's one person, so if he happens to be off that day, like
But
on
do you
vacation, then
know
he
his
won't be here.
schedule ahead of time?
I don't know, I have to check with him.
So
Yeah, so
tell-
I'll ask for you guys.
Tell him again, I take vacation. and then we'll
Yeah.
schedule him to work then. He can take Friday off.
I'm sorry, you guys asked me to check with him.
And Gani, the film. It's videography at the time.
Yeah.
Taking care of it,
Mhm.
and then ask about you.
And if there's an expense for that.
And then
We also had last year Vicky's Bakery. Why
Yes,
not?
I remember the cake presentation.
I mean, we don't mind getting the cakes.
Right.
I
So, I know you- that was your contact.
Eventbrite for June 9th.
I'm not doing something else.
that was, if you go to
Cakes,
the line,
pero
you'll see that
like, we
again,
don't-
like it's a negative and a
So that
positive.
worked, because
So it balances out to
people
zero,
were waiting
because that was
for
something
that.
that was classified under.
Mhm.
It's not really good to fund it, it's not affecting your total.
now, last year, we worked with the special needs committee. They helped us out in a couple of things when it was, they did a lot of promoting. For the nomination, they did present. during the event, Remember?
But they
They
need
both-
the money on.
Yeah.
I was thinking of, would you guys, like to invite them for the voting process again? In our next meeting, and
Do
then
we
have
have
them
anybody
be invited, or that's up to the board?
I don't think they've been here since the beginning, so I just think they can
Yeah.
skip out.
We have about special needs
Yeah,
for any of our applicants.
we don't know, they're the ones that, last year, let me tell you, last year they helped a lot. They promoted this event a lot through their, the special needs community. And, when we did the voting, they did help a lot with that, and then they.
Right, but we haven't
presented.
involved them since the beginning again. Like.
Well, because because
They don't need
all
to
of
know the
this,
details.
they don't really need to know the details, it's just a part of the
Right.
voting. that
But
we were-
have they been doing the same thing as last year, have been promoting it? I haven't
Yes,
seen-
absolutely, I have,
Yeah?
Yeah.
On what page?
and their personal pages.
I haven't
They don't
seen
have a
that yet posted
page.
at all.
Oh, but that's on the-
Yeah, but Marilena is from autism, I'm talking about Vivian, who's in the special needs committee she has.
I think you should write. Someone from them.
So we should
I mean, the
invite
whole
them.
point of this
Yeah,
was
to
also.
vote?
to-
No, but I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I have. So my question to you guys is, would you guys like to invite them for the voting day? And to invite them for the events?
I say yes.
I don't care, okay.
Can't, there's no motions that subcommittee.
Well, you can make it and.
But I wanna make sure that everybody's.
No, I don't,
I just wanna make sure.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm mixed with the other part, but go ahead.
Because, okay, my opinion, and I don't mean to come off in the wrong way, I understand them being here last year because from the beginning they were involved, and I know that a lot of the applicants were special needs because they promoted it. And I'm not saying that it isn't that case this year, because we don't really know the status of these individuals, but I highly doubt that many of these individuals will be special needs, if that makes sense. Like, I don't think that,
Actually, last year we had.
Don't know.
right, I understand that, that's because it was, they kind of had it as one of their events too, if that makes sense. In the sense that I just, the whole board voting on 30 applicants. Because what is there, they're like 7 people. You
No,
know,
you just find one person. Not all of them, just one person.
okay, like a representative.
Yeah, not a board, just one person.
Okay, that makes,
Should have started by.
that makes sense.
The chair or one of your entities, but that's it. Just like there's board.
Not the whole board.
No, not that.
No, just one person.
Same thing with the event, you know, we invite the chair.
One person.
Yes, if they should have a representative.
Exactly. That's what I thought.
I mean, I don't know why I said that word. But those are $200 sponsorships, 3 of them that came in for a total 600 through Eventbrite. Which
Right.
is, Modern Home Care,
Last
All
year.
Real Estate, yeah.
Okay.
And Peggy Alvarez.
Yeah.
oh, it's just not here.
But that's
Oh.
the three.
I think six.
I'm waiting for those three to see.
Yeah, it's like,
And
that
we-
headquarters and the other one's a chamber.
We were.
So yeah, that one makes sense, but I was like,
Yeah.
that was like,
Yeah, we did in-kind donations.
We didn't?
We had a total of 6 sponsors last
We only have 2 this.
We're gonna
Yeah.
get them.
So far.
and then the
Mhm.
July 4th and then the June.
Those you'll see posted twice, a positive and a negative.
Mhm.
It doesn't affect your balance.
That's
Because there was a
ours,
mistake, they reclassed, they had to reclass it.
though? Okay,
That's why it's posted twice.
okay. The other ones, I don't remember doing anything.
No, no, no.
I'd send Roger an email to him.
Well,
Okay.
the town will send an
So-
official email.
He wants me to send him one.
Well, you send it, but I'm saying you can do it. You have to do it
Inviting
too,
them,
right?
yeah. Cause he was gonna check the calendar before they, I don't know when they're.
Yeah, Roger. Please make sure you send that invite.
When would you guys invite, like, that they can hear the people, when would you be sending that out?
I already did.
Yeah, when you, whenever you told me if it any specifically. But I told Montana and Flores, let's say the date as of January.
But you send 2 or for regions?
I didn't specify, that's what I'm saying, you want, I sent it.
Well,
to
They don't know.
You tell me,
They didn't know anything, so.
yeah, no, I sent it to them too. So who do you specifically want me?
You're the
to tell
someone to the school board chair.
School board chair.
I mean, I'm sorry, the school, the school board member,
Member,
Okay.
to the region superintendent.
The
Right.
superintendent, I just sent it.
Regions,
right?
that's back to Lorena, Cabrera.
This is how much.
Okay,
And the superintendent.
I know, I will send it to him.
I just said superintendent.
No, but that was
But I'll
before.
resend those.
Oh,
Well,
so you already
there's a
said
region
it.
Superintendent, Cabrera,
What's
and then
it
there's a
about?
district superintendent, which is.
Right.
I didn't know that till right now, so in my email, it just says
Because then you're gonna
superintendent.
check the calendar.
So I'll make sure, follow up with this.
Invite all the principals.
You did last year, right?
And last year.
Did any go, think they were invited, no?
I think some did. Or
I think
they
they were.
representatives, they were invited.
Yeah, some Senate representative like said you came from.
Oh, you're right, and yes, that's right, and Ms. Diva came from Bob Graham.
Right. Somebody came.
Invites the,
A representative from the school doesn't need to be a.
Right, so when we send out these invitations, we need to put a deadline on them.
yeah, they need to
They
be
need to
responded by.
By.
Right. Yeah, because you need to have a
Because we
head
need to know
count,
the
it's
head
food,
count.
it's not just chairs.
Are you gonna be sending the email now?
Hmm?
Are you sending the email this week?
So
So
now.
how about
Well, this week is only Thursday or Friday. We only got 2 days
how
left.
about the 21st, it will be the 24th, and then that's 2 weeks before the event. Remember
Yeah,
when?
because you know what,
Let me
there's
send that
food,
on part.
there's chairs, you know,
By when?
there's setup.
23rd,
To confirm.
No, 24th is a Monday, let's go.
but we meet
We
the
meet on-
24th, so it
Mhm.
has to be before.
Monday
Or-
before
or-
5.
Or Monday before 5, the 24th. before
As of
5
this
p.m.
year.
Do the sponsors get tickets?
Yes,
And
they get 2 tickets for
Mhm.
sponsor.
so I have school board member, region superintendent,
Of school.
Principals, right?
and all my meetings.
Principals,
Principals or representative?
right. Somebody from the
Yeah, I
school.
don't want them to feel that it has to. be.
Right.
I'm glad you're writing really small.
And
I know
the, and the sponsors.
Okay,
So it's
same
one ticket
RSVP.
for each school and 2 tickets for the sponsor.
And we're gonna give 2 tickets per
We should
winner,
give 2 tickets actually for the winners.
Yeah.
2 per winner,
winners.
yes.
If not, no, and
No, last
they
year.
were gonna have a lot more people. So part of the issue last year when we did the proclamation, when the mayor did it, I know I wasn't invited to come,
Oh, we need to send it to the mayor.
but, so he did this program for the retired.
let him
teachers,
know
but
that.
He did it in the summer, right? Like I'm the teacher, so I moved to.
Mayor,
That's
So
that
so it was
Okay,
Michael
okay.
Jim.
whoever is gonna get, because Joseph has the names of those teachers.
Yeah.
for
That's
time.
interesting.
So exactly, so they know how many people can only come.
2 per,
So let's just,
so it would be 3, we'd have 3,
A nomination.
it would be 2, including.
the winner, and the, or,
No, no.
Wait,
no,
so
no,
that's-
no, Not including the.
yeah, 2 and the winner.
Right,
And 2
exactly.
and the person receiving the award,
Exactly.
so it's 3 total.
Exactly.
So we know what, you know.
I'm gonna ignore that just to not confuse myself.
Yeah.
What do I need to- No, what do I, because what I.
Each
that
winner
has-
gets 2 tickets.
No, because that's not me. What you need me to do is the teachers.
Yes, because they're doing that part, Iguac
And
and
the
Drea.
teachers are not. The teachers are.
Well,
not
no,
getting
they're-
anything. That's
She's-
another
They're
story.
getting, because they can't bring their entire.
Is it?
family.
Right,
No,
yeah.
no,
I'm just saying that's one.
They're gonna come and bring the scholarship. Right?
We can
Those
get them
2
together
students.
and see.
Y también those
Fire.
2 students get the same amount of people.
Yeah. we have to buy them.
Exactly. Do we know how
If
many?
it's five, it's not a big deal. What if
So
it's
it's-
30?
It's the
You know,
student and I guess.
The student and 2 guests.
You know
Yeah,
what?
like the
They-
student
Okay,
and
Plus
2 guests.
Andrea.
Yeah.
Okay, can I ask a question? We don't know how many teachers are retiring, which is what he says, and we're gonna
So
be,
far,
and we're
according
be
to
flipping the
Joseph,
bill for them and their.
No, but it's more because I know go.
We don't flip the
Okay,
bill
hold on a
for
minute.
the Friday.
No, the
So
food.
Joseph,
I mean, it's what,
Joseph
$16 a person?
listen, Joseph has been working with
I mean,
this.
that's not our award. The mayor's office should be pumping those
The mayor's
for the
pays
teacher.
for, no, there's no cost on the mayor's event, on the mayor's side.
No,
Now,
the food for them.
Yeah, there's no cost on that.
Also, they're charging.
Yeah, they have a
they're-
sponsor.
Okay,
So, but for Andrea, I reached out to Andrea as well. I'm waiting to see what they're gonna reply, because they want this to happen. They want to do it during our event. But again, there is a cost. for
there's per
food
person,
Per
exactly.
person, so we're waiting on their reply.
And they-
Not that I'm paid, but I wanna keep our money
They don't want
for
to.
things.
I don't know yet, we're waiting. They're gonna pay for the awards, the whole thing. The food cost is another thing.
No, but I'm
We're
saying how
waiting
much
on their
cost to the
reply.
event?
She sent an email. Have they replied to you?
Perhaps?
The Grams?
Were they a part of that email? Because
You
we sent it to,
mandaste como que they were on the list,
did they do it last year? I sent it to whoever did it last.
but I saw their
I don't
name
think
on
they
there.
were.
Name the Gram company on there.
Let me double check.
The Dofoma, I reached out to them, so I'm waiting for the reply.
That'd be great, man.
I sent it, like,
I have them as.
oh, you do
sponsor.
have them, they did, yeah.
So she must.
So they were on the phone board, yeah, there were this,
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 1.
Did they
I
reply?
never did a home board, right? This is strictly-
I would reach out to
Are
the.
you reading the book? Are you reading notes?
I would reach out to those sponsors again.
Hey, it looks like it's reading. so I don't-
I would reach out to those sponsors again, because I think some of those sponsors didn't get the email. Or it goes to spam, so I'm just saying, because I know two
No,
of
I
them,
know a lot of people.
I know two of them,
They're
they
literally-
didn't- I know two of them that did, they didn't get it.
John.
Yeah,
Yeah, you never know.
or ignored it, or just exactly, they might have ignored it. No, but I would say just email them again, sponsorship opportunity.
I can follow up with an email. I would suggest you guys, if any of you have relationships with them, you call them, because it's a personal touch, so maybe it'll.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah,
So I'll follow up with you.
which I did. for- Pero de todas formas,
Yeah.
Mario, you have,
I booked already, though, I know that a lot of care is gonna
okay,
follow you.
Let Joseph know that we need final number of teachers retired.
okay, no, oh, that's what I was gonna say. Okay, so After the meeting that we had, that we all said yes to having the mayor participate with. Joseph reached out to other schools. And, today he reached out to other schools again. So the number so far, everyone has said no, they're on the job, they're not retiring, and the two that, Martinez had, now they said they're gonna stay. So there's a total of only 2 teachers out of the 6 schools. So we're gonna,
I'm not gonna ask.
no.
And those
What
teachers
what
are
you need
retired
to
this
let them
school year.
know is that for those 2 teachers, the amount of people that can come to the actual.
I don't know if I'm
So the teachers have how many
not-
kids?
The only one, everybody gets
So total
At least for
3.
3.
Actually,
Yeah.
Who knows when they get there?
I should not be talking about what that. It's either the
Yeah,
same thing or
because-
the
No, I mean, last year and through the whole COVID situation. He probably had about 10 teachers that
Mhm.
showed up on that event that he did.
But there were a whole bunch of their.
There were a whole bunch that had moved out of town. It's a whole thing, yeah,
Yeah,
the whole
I
thing.
guess people retired, they don't want to stay.
But this year,
Like a wow, that's it.
and he's been, and I get
Mhm.
copies all the time. I'm copied on all the emails,
Mhm.
and they're all saying, nope, 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 we don't have, we have only 2 of that.
Okay, and 2 of them.
Do we know from what schools again?
I can tell you, I would have to go back to.
As of right now, no. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
No, pero ya, I had given him a
No,
deadline.
no, we're talking about retired.
Oh,
So we know who we're gonna email, who we're gonna invite.
Do we know, so we don't have a dollar amount left needed? To propose.
But listen, give me all the money you
No, no, no,
want.
but I-
What kind of investment you can do?
Are we finally gonna send on the
How
food
much
thing?
money do you need for this event to be successful?
to be successful and to
To be
$4,000.
Total.
$5,000.
I'm gonna bring it down to 4,000.
No, let me receive it.
Alright, so
Even
right
if I
now
have to
we
be-
have,
Because how much was it?
right now we have 2,200,
Yes,
plus probably 1,000. I mean, that's super.
if you need to count 1,000, just give me $2,800.
Give me $2,000. I know we go.
You guys call us, say.
Exactly.
Right now, and they got
Oh, well, no, you have more than.
Yeah, but that's what that he gives me.
Oh.
What are, wait,
I
look at
wanna-
the package. Look at the package, look at the package. You have the
No, I
package?
know. These
What are the
all-
package,
Don't even look anywhere else.
the package levels are what? Yeah, you know her email, you got that email. Yeah.
If
Not
you send it
even
out,
the
then
office
you
can
send
get
it
it.
out. You know.
I didn't see her email, at least you're not reading the email.
Next two committees, I got a lot of emails. from
He's a very busy guy.
Yes.
How much, do we know, what are the sponsorship tiers?
So it is 200, 500, and 2,000.
Okay.
Well, that jumped from 500 to 2,000?
Because that's 2,000.
That was a
title-
big jump.
Title spot.
But we
I
have
know,
a title
but-
spot.
but-
We do have a title.
Had a doubt.
That was a big jump.
I have to go, I'm gonna try to make some calls for a $500 to see if we can knock on some people for 500.
If they want to give 1,000, that's fine.
We'll create a category just for them. Mhm.
We'll post their stuff twice.
Just try to.
Yes, yes.
Hey, work your magic, man. Your magic, man.
Bueno, guys, it's always a pleasure.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
We'll do some homework.
I have a Zoom meeting at 7, so.
Right here.
You think he's fair? Think keep up with him?
We're highly exploited. Here.
I know you think.
Got it, thank you guys, take care.
Okay, so what else do we need? I think, I think,
Yeah.
I like the fact it's a very laid back meeting. You know? A very laid back, stress
You have
free.
some.
I always have to have. I have to be eating.
Do we have the events sheet that we have to fill out?
What?
I'm gonna send it to all of you.
The one that we have to fill out that we go down the line?
Yeah.
What we need?
Since there is no coffee.
Yes. And somebody was here to 11:30 and never said it would be coffee. Yeah. I did.
Can.
But I figured that you didn't sleep last night, right? Because you drank coffee like at 12 o'clock at
Like
night.
you're here till what time?
I had dinner at
Coffee didn't do
midnight.
Anything to me.
I go to the Milano?
Did you go to, you went to
Right.
McDonald's?
11:30, eh?
You went to McDonald's?
No, my wife had cooked and it was really good too. I don't know, maybe I was just so hungry that. But it really was good.
Mario, did you reach out to like all the football players and everybody for the scholarship? Nobody wanted to. You did? Nobody,
We
you said there's only one applicant.
still have
They
one.
still have only one?
I don't know, one.
Sorry, for what?
One
For the
applicant
scholarship for the grant?
The grant?
No, we have 10.
I know. Yeah. I know.
fun to like.
Yeah, I don't know if it's done, because I spread the word like.
It's like-
I know,
We
we
kept
kept
sharing,
sharing,
we The last day I.
Oh, kept on sharing it like crazy.
Shared and I traced it.
But please make sure that everything's blacked
I
out,
will.
because we
And for the
always.
second, I'm not gonna send it to you tonight.
No.
But we can vote on it the 24th, right?
That, we should vote on everything
24th
on
for
the
the vote.
24th.
Yeah.
Get rid of everything, that way we have a number for
24 would be a lot
everything.
of voting, but 24 we do have somebody going to support the town.
What time is our meeting on the 24th?
Yeah.
That's right.
We don't have anybody else behind us?
So we might go past the hour and a half, you asked for six.
Not just me.
No.
No, I did. Yes, I did. I always ask it. Even if I'm not here.
I don't see anyone out there.
Good.
But that's not to say,
Block it, tell me if you would not.
Yeah, they
would
make it a
appreciate it.
very long meeting that we have to
How
go
about
for
it's
all
okay?
these words.
First nice.
I appreciate the heads up. I'll call this next.
No, thank God.
I think my should be substantial.
I'll bring that. Okay, so, yeah, we go there, come on.
Come on, come on, we have
No, yeah.
we have.
Decoration. Supplies, we'll do the same thing as last year, that we ordered the utensils, the cups,
Were you doing Amazon or how do you do it?
So what did you decide on?
I
I work
have it,
perfect.
so
Because
because
all I
I
did was I went online, I did a wish list.
Yeah.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I gave it to her. And she just paid everything
Okay.
and everything was delivered to the town and when we got to the event,
There.
everything was there.
So that's
So
what
we
this-
didn't have to worry about anything.
Listen, the event was very good last year, I think we should just try to duplicate it.
Yeah.
The finding the food, we just have to decide what we're going with.
Yeah, and again, I will go with the same thing, honestly, because the service and the food quality is great and for the price that you
Yeah, it was delicious.
Price is
can.
different.
You gotta-
You sure?
Okay.
How many people?
200.
How many people it's for 50? Okay. 200 people?
Thank you.
I don't know, she had food left over. You remember?
Through there, because I'm gonna do here. Yeah.
So Mauritius called me and he said his organization is gonna do the $200 sponsorship. Like the kid said, like always, thinking, yeah.
What do you need the 200 for?
My organization.
No,
My organization is a big pleasure.
Gave something like that in the cover, and we went crazy. So I wanna do that, but I'm not.
Oh my God.
What the?
Oh, man, that was great.
That was great, what do you mean that was great?
I'll tell you that if you go with Dave, also with Gabriel, he'll let you put in price for whatever.
Nino, you really want Italian food?
Say. The only reason, the only reason I say with Gabriel is because he's very helpful. with-
No, I agree with
He's
you.
very
No,
helpful.
we've always been, we've been.
Very helpful.
The only thing is that what I liked about this other guy is that he served the food.
Correct.
And we don't
We didn't have to.
that. Because when you.
I would- it's- honestly,
And when they serve themselves, yeah, la comida empieza a shrink más rápido and you want.
So they just have to call you to see if they can use that equipment inside?
I need to know what he's gonna be using.
Okay, so can they contact her? They
Get it
can,
approved.
can they contact her just so that
If
they
he
can
can send
be
me a
like
message,
over
just
away with what they
like
do?
whatever the tank was and all that, like what he's gonna be using. So like that will advance, I can ask everybody. And see what we can do, what we can't do, and what
I'll give you
options.
clarity,
are.
she says anything that's gas tank related.
Right,
and that we-
that's what we were.
And honestly, last year, everything worked out perfect. But it was a little bit, the smell was a little bit at the beginning. Was wrong. But again, I have a big tent that I can have that.
Yeah, that's what I
door
think,
open
like,
and
we can put
set it
outside,
there.
okay.
Yeah, we can set it up outside. The only thing is that cuando vaya a servir,
That's what I'm.
people are
do you
gonna
bring
have
it
to
in?
line up.
No, but
So
can
we would have to figure out.
can he do it outside and then just bring it inside already cooked?
No. Please, that's where that's too big.
Hot.
It's hot, it's too big.
Oh, he can bring in the metal tray?
No.
No, but
What?
it's the size of the.
No, but I thought he was bringing them in like a chocolate that you had.
Those little trays, he always gives, whatever.
Oh, the
left
after,
over,
okay,
remember?
yes,
And
yes,
you
I got it,
Había soda on it.
Because when he makes it,
I got
it's a
it.
big tray,
I
it's
got
a
it.
big, that's where,
And he serves it right there.
and then he serves it from there.
Yeah.
So that's.
I-
the thing about
I
having
would
it.
tell you-
We would have to Figure out how everybody would line up.
So they have to go outside.
They
to
get
get served.
Yeah, set up.
Hey, have them send the email, if perhaps it passes, perhaps it doesn't, we don't lose anything by trying.
Or I can have student volunteers that can help bring it to the table. Or-
Like the plates.
And nobody needs to get up, because while we're doing the, you know, the whole,
So I agree
maybe
with
the
Mario.
beginning of the event, they can go to each table and set up the plates.
That would be a nice,
I've done it for the veterans.
Servers.
I've done it for the veteran
that's a
committee.
very nice touch, but can we do like Mario and just ask him? Maybe the town will-
No,
What
sir,
is it that you wanna?
just have the,
And then you know, while,
the
what they will be using.
fire guy send an email, what he'll be using to Al.
Right, to
And
give
he
the-
will see the passes, see the pass.
Oh, yeah.
What would that be?
Yeah,
that's
that's right.
But if we do the math, it's around $6. I mean, so.
Yeah.
I told them, not even McDonald's.
Again, because.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's good.
We've done a lot of events. for them. So it works on good price for us.
To make sure the students dress in server attire.
No.
You gotta keep it in $6?
Yeah, 100 people before.
400 people?
What did you, what was it? What was it?
I fed 300 people. Even 14.
Okay, but
Okay,
what did
what
you
was
get?
it?
What was it?
We got almost 9 trays of food, 3 trays of,
But what was it? What food
we
was
got
it?
meatballs,
Meatballs?
the penny pasta,
Mhm.
and then the chicken alfredo with pasta,
Was the penne pasta the ziti that he does?
the baked ziti.
The baked ziti that he does?
And then we got salads and the baked rolls.
Right.
But again, it's placed there and then people start to.
Then, yeah, we had we had to serve.
You can have somebody in the back.
We had,
serve.
we had our people had to serve.
Right, you can serve from the back.
And he gave us the burners, you know, the warmers. He gave us those warmers so we could use them.
Were the nice ones? Or
The nice doors.
Yeah, the ones with little top, okay. 'Cause I have two at home that. I
I'm just
use for
saying,
my
if it
parties,
doesn't work
but-
out, I say we go with the paella, we try the thing, if that doesn't work out the price. Yeah, that's the time.
Right,
I just
Your
gotta
family.
make it easier for.
I like the fact, fine, pay a little more because they're serving. But
They're
it's a
serving?
good, and they clean, and they clean. And do they provide the, do
Remember
they
we-
provide the plates and all that? Do they provide the plates?
No, we purchased the plates because.
Gabriel gave you
We
plates?
had really nice plates.
He
Yeah,
gave you
but
plates?
these are,
So I would.
but remember the plates.
Yeah,
I definitely like that, just saying,
Yeah.
I don't know, we don't.
Forks and knives, they all came wrapped up in their own little thing. So it looked
Well,
very.
you can get the
presentable.
box of those at the restaurant.
We got it at Amazon.
Already wrapped?
Already, right?
Yeah, you can get them through that.
I think I have some actually left from an event, so if you remind me later, I can.
Are they the same
show them
color?
to you. I don't, I think they're white, but they have like a gold rim.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
I
Oh, you
I
have the
have
plate.
No,
Yeah,
the-
oh.
think I still have a box of plates.
we might
Well,
have
You wanna
I
check
think-
if they're the same one?
And
but
cups,
they're-
and some cups.
They're just fitting.
in a little plate.
And the little plates. Little thing. We still have one. Pero de todas formas, like, I would like to use the same thing because it was very presentable. And it was nice.
Hey, put them in a.
So do you feel there's anything else? Anything else you feel we need to be discussed? Because
No,
what
I
I would
just-
like to do for the next, for our regular meeting, is just be ready to vote.
Ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember, I know we can have somebody who's gonna be coming for public comment, right?
Can we,
We're gonna have to touch a budget, I don't know if it's next month, but I said, but we're gonna have to touch a budget.
no.
We're gonna have to do the awards, we're gonna have to do
That's what I think.
the scholarships, you know what I'm saying? That could be. Even though we're the only ones.
Who's
so
the
we
public?
don't- There's an agency coming, right? That's thinking of coming, the one that you sent me.
Oh,
For the
something
internet.
about, yeah, they
Free
provide
internet.
like.
Yeah, you see, that's not. public.
Well, they're
That's
public
just-
comment, so they get 3 minutes. If you guys wanna extend that time, that's on the committee. Really, it's public
Okay,
comment.
3 minutes, because so nobody ever told me about the.
Just don't have 3 minutes public comments a
Public
year.
comment
That's
the
the town hall.
chair could be monitored. I
Put
just
a
don't
timer,
wanna-
man, put a timer. I would put a timer. I'll do it. I don't.
Does that include the?
So the same rules that apply to the council apply to you.
Thank you, that's my question.
So basically, let me ask you a question then. Why is the council allowed to join in the Zoom and?
Yeah, take it up with you.
Yeah. With the attorney,
But he's
I'll take it up to his.
I believe it's not, he's explained it before. You guys can join through Zoom, you just can't vote, and I don't know if they take votes.
They take vote on Zoom. Yeah.
You don't know how many
They take
yes,
quorum, they take quorum on Zoom and they take vote on Zoom.
I have an email from the attorney, I think, on that. Don't ask me, because I don't understand.
Because I understand that if we're a representation of the council, they should, the same rules should. apply.
That was the question, do they have the same rules when they come into subcommittee meetings or regular meetings? Meaning the council, they come in to speak, do they also have a certain amount of time to speak?
I don't
No,
know.
there's
When they come to your
When they
meeting,
come here, is it their public, are they?
Oh, no.
are they-
I believe that's what we're on. If you guys want to tell council only 3 minutes, I mean, have fun. I don't know. I don't know.
No la ves no sopaca, but it's about 4 o'clock, so. I don't know, so we're good.
Anything else we're missing?
You feel we are?
Didn't we do an art class?
No, that was the backdrop.
Yeah,
We did it on the backdrop.
that was
so.
for pictures.
Yeah.
Now, if we do get the video, can we just, is the same video?
From last year?
For what?
No, I'm
I hope
thinking
we
if-
didn't
in
say
case,
2022.
in case the superintendent does not, cannot be there, can we use the same video we used last year?
No, because he didn't say that first time.
I don't know what you said, but
They say,
Yeah,
yeah.
right, he did say it the first
So
time.
if we can, I'm sure we can get it recorded. I mean, he had the video for it.
I mean, we would have to bring the television again from.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd rather than come. in
okay, it's
person.
a Thursday. I don't know why he would be.
I agree.
Right.
And last year, the only reason was the conference for the, graduations.
That's right.
But I don't think there's any on the
And
11th.
like I said, he was very, very good about
think any
doing the
graduate May
video
11th.
for me and.
Oh, we need to, let the park, how many parking spaces we need to save?
We're gonna put that on later.
Well,
Remember, because how many parking spaces we need to save?
yeah, but we need to know how many people are coming.
And is there a game? Any games?
Soccer will be there, so we'll try to see if we can get soccer.
Is there practice or games or what?
Soccer will be there, that's it.
Would you be able to tell us, what
They gotta
games
make it.
or practices are going on that day?
I thought the whole point of choosing that day was because there was not going to be a game.
If we don't be, we set it up like that, you're right. I have to ask you. Wonderful. I mean, you can remember that?
But you have a little notebook. It should be written in a notebook.
No. Thanks, Michael.
Right, so we got everything covered. Make sure, because I'd rather have to call all that subcommittee meeting.
The next time we're meeting is just to vote, which is the same day we're meeting.
I think it should just be those only two.
The rest we're doing via email, everything that we have to purchase and stuff. Now, the only issue that we have here is the fact that we need at least to try to book 2 more sponsors if possible. At least try to get 2 more
Hopefully,
sponsors.
you get more because. Gives you the ability to do other things.
Because I'm gonna have to dig into. some pockets.
No, we're not. taking-
No ways.
You don't have
You
to
do what
that.
you can.
Right. So anything else, guys? Anything else? Then yours.
So
No, I have,
That's true.
we have the awards covered.
I reached out to people, somebody else can do it too. I'm gonna reach out to Amy for the. The
Send an
awards,
email to Jeremy to make sure the soccer won't be there that day.
getting with him for the prices to make, yeah, to make sure.
I don't know that I can tell him.
And then Roger, he's really good with ours, like, send me one anyways. So,
Pero, and you're gonna send an email to her with those things so we can have it. The cost,
what do you mean?
when you get like the quote from the awards.
Oh, yeah,
We did last year.
Mhm.
It was on.
Okay, so we need to try to keep.
Hopefully it's the same amount of money, I mean, the same amount.
You using big words?
Hmm?
Well, it
No,
should be,
the-
it should be the
the-
same, because remember, it's only one winner
Yeah.
per category. We're just
Yeah,
looking
but
at
everybody,
business.
girl hotels are tripling out this year.
What else?
Everything is triple, everything is so much money this year, oh my gosh.
Charging you per person?
No,
Now. if you
I know
go
in New
rent-
York and California and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but
they've always
before,
done it,
yes,
but
yeah.
now Orlando, everybody's doing it.
So they charge you per person?
Per person, como si fuera un crucero. Yeah.
Wait, is this on? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
I know.
All right, guys.
No, I was gonna say.
Okay.
Anything else?
So nothing
Yeah, I think
else
we're good.
pending, so we're calling the meeting at 6:48.